Pretty sure that's copyrighted already.
What? Oh, shit. Anyway, we're live on YouTube. Hey guys.
Hello.
A little bit of pre-show. We'll start here in
Because
un momento. Welcoming Alpha Geek Radio in 3, 2, 1. Air. What? Hey, Alpha Geek Radio.
he won't edit that either.
Nope.
Bye-bye, final score. Hello, Geeko.
Right.
Stupid final score.
Bye-bye.
Suck it, final score.
All right.
Come on, guys. We can do this.
I know. I'm getting rid of my lower thirds that rarely works, but somehow did today. Okay.
Mine worked too.
And
Shut down everything and brought it back up.
All right. Calm down, everybody. Holy crap, that was loud. Did anybody else hear that? My phone just vibrated, and I heard it through my headphones. It's nuts.
I did not hear a thing.
Oh,
You heard it through
okay.
your nuts?
All right.
What?
No, I heard it through my headphones, and it was nuts. Come on. And we're live on YouTube. Thanks.
Oh, please.
All right.
And now we're banned in Brazil.
Right. No, they're okay with nuts.
Yeah, they're fine with
Oh,
that.
that's right. It's just butthurt. Gotcha.
It's Germany that we get banned in for all that stuff. All right.
We're always banned in Germany.
Here we go. And in 3, 2, 1.
Mobile low bandwidth simulcast of this show available on Alpha Geek Radio. Using your mobile device web browser, go to mobile.alphageekradio.com to tune in now.
Hi, this is Kevin Geisler of Young Horses, and you're listening to Geek.io, where you put geek in and geek out.
Hey you. If you're listening to this and don't want to hear expletives, you probably shouldn't listen to it. It's gonna get interesting.
Mobile audio stream enabled at mobile.alphageekradio. Chat room enabled at geek-io.com/live. Geek.io initialized.
We're geeking out across the globe, so tuck in and hold on to your butts. It's time for the Geek.io show.
Geek.io, put geek in and geek out.
The robot got it right. Alright, is it time for me to come in? I never know.
Robot always
Yes.
gets it right.
Welcome to Geek.io, your weekly dose of geeky goodness, episode number 70, recorded Thursday, the 10th of July, 2014. I am your host, Charles Assistant Mastercard.
I see. And I'm Alexandra Schultz. I am Rachel Boat.
I love inside jokes. I'm Jared Azevedo.
As do I, and I somehow managed to get my soundboard working and organized. I'm Jared Budlong.
It's a Christmas miracle.
And I'm Dale Visa Card, I guess.
No, you're not. Do they have Visa in Australia?
They do, actually.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it discovered that we don't leave
Visa
home
card.
without?
Alright.
Wait, do you have American Express in Australia?
Yes, we do! Holy
Yes.
cow, we do have American Express.
We rule the world.
America.
Oh, breaking news before I introduce the guest. Beep, 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 beep. Disney World, DISSNEY, is now following me on Twitter. Yay, my life is complete. And joining us this week, also following me on Twitter. Last time he was on the show, he was eating some random person's steak and trying to poison the dog with broccoli. This week, he's actually at home, but going to leave us for apes here in just a few minutes. Professor Shyguy.
Hello, everybody. Hi. That's me.
Welcome back.
You know how to say hello. You already said hello.
You only get one hello.
You have to go.
No more hellos for you. And also his studio audience. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just tweeted it out. So
Yay.
tweeters will show up.
Maybe Disney will join us.
When I was young, I used to call penises tweeters. I don't know why, really, but this is what we called them.
Works for me.
Hey, yes. So how are you this evening, sir?
I'm doing well. We've been on the roommate search, so I've been meeting a bunch of interesting and weird-ass people. including some weird, dirty, old 59-year-old guy that just came in. He's like, I'm not showered. So he comes in all unshowered and is like, I'm a great cook. I cook hot dogs and coffee, and then just like making awful weird jokes, gives us his whole life story. It's real awkward. It was real awkward.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. I don't want to live in my house. He's a nice guy.
Sounds like a client I had once.
Oh, yeah.
Hey-o.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that sounds exactly like Alexander's client.
He's still cool.
Wait, didn't that one involve donuts? Didn't that one involve donuts? And
Donuts.
Yes, it involved
trunk.
donuts on the back of cars.
The back of a smelly car. I don't
Yes,
know.
Somehow we're
Blaze,
in the paper. I don't even
Guests.
donuts,
Yes,
hot dogs, coffee. There's a joke here somewhere. I'm just looking for it.
Hot dogs and coffee. That doesn't sound good at all.
And yes,
Sounds like
Blaze
natural selection
actually
to
in
me.
the chat room has brought up the. I'm broadcasting Twitch for some reason. I don't know why I'm doing that. Blaze in the chat room brought up the fact that we have guests again. Yes, we have guests again, mainly because it is Musicians Month, and Professor Shyguy ate random steak on our show, so we had to have him back. I was going to try and send him random steak, but he would refuse to give me his address. No, but I found it out, and I told him that I was going to make him hot dogs and coffee, so I win!
You said the old guy? Oh, I didn't know that guy was a troll. He was very convincing.
He
Very
on the
good.
network. He used to host a show on the. Oh wait, never mind.
I hope he pays because he
We
creeped us
also
out.
have
nice
his
and well.
address, and we're sending him ladybugs, so he's fine.
Ladybugs?
No, I'm pretty sure he's already getting death threats right now. I don't want to
Ladybugs?
help
Fun
him.
thing is
Is that an Australian
discovered
thing we
because of
understand?
this, we were trying to nice troll somebody, and we discovered that you can send 10,000 live ladybugs from Amazon.
Just mail them. It shows up in a box. They open it and go, ladybugs.
They come in a package of some sort.
10,000.
No, a drone just dumps 100,000 ladybugs on someone's house.
I'm sure half of them are dead too by the time they get there.
Ladybug drone bomb.
Dead.
Wait, if some are dead, can you get an extra week of Amazon Prime?
I don't know.
Alright,
I
extra
want a
month.
refund on these ladybugs.
I got 2 free months of Amazon Prime because it comes a day late. Pretty cool.
Oh, really? Huh.
All right,
I might have
ladies
to use
on
my Amazon Prime.
ladies on Amabug. What? Ladies on Amabugs. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, okay, you can send. I don't care about Amazon Smile. What the hell is Amazon Smile?
It's what you do when you have 1,000 ladybugs show up at your
It's
door.
cool. Here, I'm going to share.
Can you search Urban Dictionary for ladies on Amabug?
Hey, Dale, read it. Here, I'm going to do a screen share on this one. Orcon LB C1500 live ladybugs, approximately 1,500 count, only $9.50 plus $5.25 shipping. So they're live adult ladybugs, prefer to eat aphids, will eat other things. will not harm vegetation. Can devour up to 50 aphids a day. So yes, we were planning on dropping all of us were going to order ladybugs for one person and have them open it randomly to ladybugs. Never mess with Geek.io or we will ladybug bomb your house.
But you will never have to worry about aphids ever again.
Yes.
They have one with us.
You'll have lots
We'll
of
have to all send all of the. We'll all have to send at least 2 to kill the one spider at Dale's house. By the way.
No,
that one
that's no longer
No,
here.
Charlotte
Yes.
ran away.
Aww.
Dude,
Oh,
you're in
get back up on
Australia.
the
There's
web.
4 more of them above your head.
Oh, spiders.
So, Professor, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to lately. What have you been working on? What's going on?
I've been working a lot on my. I'm working on a pop opera, like a chip opera.
Nice. But I think
Yeah,
you can
so
order
it's like
one
a.
at
It's
Starbucks.
not an opera. Say what?
I think you can order one of those at Starbucks now.
Or that's my new daytime talk show coming soon.
Chip opera.
Chip opera.
Chip
opera.
opera. People hear the word opera, and I thought more people were familiar with like a rock opera.
Like
Is it an
Rico.
opera? Yeah,
like Repo,
it's not an opera.
like Jesus
that one,
Christ
that,
Superstar.
that one coincidentally, Repo does coincidentally have operatic stuff in it. But the idea is it's like an arcing story, like the Who or like Coheed and Cambria or whatever, that would do that. So it's just like a themed album that's sounds a little more like a musical than most things, and like repeating themes in the music, and I want to do an overture and stuff like that. So I've been working on that a lot, and then like also trying to write. It's going to be a story, so it's not going to be about. Like I'll have most of my songs are about like a theme. Like I have an idea, like I'm gonna write about Mario or I'm gonna write about words. So this one's got a story that's it's geeky. Like the story is, but it's not themed songs. It's a themed album. So I have been also trying to write like themed songs to have off the album, just kind of release here and there. And I started working on a League of Legends one today.
Nice.
Because I needed to make all my League of Legends playing work in my business of playing music.
Turned it
So I can just call it research.
research.
Yeah.
Consequently, the reason why I spent far more money than I probably should have on the Steam sale. I totally did it for Geek.io.
Yeah. Oh god, I spent a lot of money there too.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Jeez. Yeah, I spent a lot of money there. But yeah, I've been playing League of Legends a lot. It's really fun. I mean, everybody knows that. It's actually the worst. Also, it's the worst. Man, if you don't have friends that you're playing with and you get randoms in there,
Oh my god.
randoms are the
That's
worst.
reason why I
The
stopped
worst.
playing it.
Ah!
I
That's probably
could
what the
not
song will be about, how
stand
people
the,
are- Ooh.
I actually have been. I got an invite to Heroes of the Storm.
Oh yeah.
And that is a hell of a lot more enjoyable, mainly because the masses aren't a part of it yet.
Yeah.
When the masses join, it tends to get crappy real quick.
Yeah, they make it the worst. People are the worst. Oh my god.
People just suck.
Yeah, they do. And everybody, I'm sure in a different situation they would be a nice person. Probably not. But I mean, I'm giving them the beef of, like because they're probably just shitheads in that game. But man, they're shitheads.
Yes. Oh god, yes.
That Urban Dictionary is awful. It's just
It's just I don't know where that comes from.
It's just
I don't know
what
if I
it
should
is.
read that out loud.
Yeah, I'll read it out loud because I mentioned it now. It'd be weird.
Yeah, I couldn't find what was requested, so I found this. Ladybug. A straight girl who has a desire to make love or fool around with another girl.
Oh,
Can
I
I
was
have
just
that
reading
in
the
a
first one.
sentence?
No, it's
Oh.
not that bad.
Oh, I read the first one, and it was like a small little bug with black spots that are small
No,
red little bug with
no.
black spots that eat aphids.
Number
It's
two.
very beautiful.
Number two.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
it gets worse
all
from
the
Never
good
number
stuff is
two.
Number
What
two.
is 4?
I know.
All right,
Well,
read it.
there's 5, and then there's and
This
there's
is not.
some
This is
liquid
not
crap.
entertaining.
Yeah, no, we're just naming numbers. Yeah. I
Look
love
at
the number
4,
7.
Look at number 5.
Look at number 7 is my favorite number. It just looks cool. It's all pointy and curved. If you draw it right.
Oh,
Let's just talk about numbers, yeah.
a polite euphemism to describe when a woman is menstruating or having a PMS. Fantastic.
I don't get it.
Dictionary, you've done it again.
I've never heard that term
Me
ever.
neither.
Neither
And
have
I am a girl, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
We've got 2 ladies here.
You got 2
Comment?
ladies that are sitting here going, what the fuck? What? That's another name. What? Never heard
So,
that before.
Okay.
Speaking
made
of
that one up?
ladybugs, I heard that you on Twitter. I heard that you actually going to be doing some stuff at DragonCon this year.
Yeah, I'm going to be crashing DragonCon.
Nice.
I didn't get invited to formally play this year, which is a little frustrating.
Oh my god.
No,
Sorry.
no, go.
I have a fit. We're actually going to be doing at least one live show from DragonCon up in the hotel room that myself and Budlong and his pregnant wife and my not pregnant wife and Raul are going to be covering. So it can't get much worse to have you come and just play loud music in this already full hotel room. You should do it.
It's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah, unless we
I'm
lose
looking
the
at places
hotel
to
room and get in
crash.
trouble.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, it's such an informal process that they do. There's no way to talk to a person. You put in an application, and then they send you a copied and pasted email back. Man, I really like playing there the one time I did, but with my other band. But man, I hate that system. I hate it because I want to talk to the person. I don't understand. I feel like an asshole whenever they won't just talk to a person. I understand they get a lot, but they should at least send back to most of them. They have one, as I've heard, it's a rumor, but one guy that kind of makes the decision for every band, and that's a lot of bands that they do, and it's pretty frustrating. It's a frustrating system.
For if it's any, and I appreciate the fact that they're letting us cover it as press, but if it's any consolation, there's one guy covering it for press too. So
yeah, man,
I hope it's not the same guy. That guy's gonna kill himself at the end of the year.
There's
So I'm
always
gonna
one
crash it
poor
again.
That guy.
intern.
That poor
I can
guy.
tell you that.
We're trying. Oh, go ahead.
On all, I just said there's always one poor intern.
Yeah. But yeah,
Hey, I'm
gonna
gonna start
see
forwarding all forms to you.
I'm gonna see if Brentwood is gonna be there and do Diamond Club again if they're
Nice.
But he's only gonna be there for one day, but he might not be there at all. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I mean I'll probably play the room party at least for the Diamond Club again, but because that was super fun.
Yeah,
But
we went back in 2012, back when it was just NSFW.
yeah,
And we missed out
No, that
because
was
we brought
the
the
Diamond
kids.
Club came out.
Oh yeah, we brought the kids with us. Though we stayed in the Geek House where we had Brian Ibbett, Brian Dunaway, Andrew Allen, and a couple other people staying with us.
yeah.
Poor Andrew
So-
Allen.
Yeah, and my first introduction to Andrew Allen was the day after, because I was asleep by the time all this shit happened.
And we
I
woke
wake
up
up-
and he goes, "Hi, you guys set up the house for us, right?" "Yeah." "I puked in the bushes." "And I puked in the bushes and not in the house."
There you go.
"I didn't have to clean it up. I'm good. We're good."
Always look on the bright side.
Exactly.
So you're welcome to come puke in our bushes, Professor.
Not
Yeah, I'm
euphemism,
looking-
by
I'm
the
doing
way,
it for
just putting
last
that out there.
Last year I played a bunch of room parties and played like that panel for them and played at a bar. It was me and Ali Spagnola running around, and it's going to be that again this year. We're going to both just crash it and play wherever we can play.
Hell yeah.
Allie's awesome.
Yeah,
See, the
Ali's
great thing
badass.
with that is the fact that even if you don't have a ticket, there's so much that you can crash, you can do.
Yeah, I'm still going to get a badge because I want to enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Plus, getting in and out of the main hotels, they won't let you in and out with a badge or a key.
Yeah.
Without a badge or a key, I mean. But I also want to enjoy it and see some things too. Because it's Dragon Con.
Yeah, absolutely,
It's
because there's still tons of stuff to do. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always, there's I'm starting to, it's Budlong's first time coming with us. It's, what, your second, maybe third convention total, Budlong?
This will be second, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
my first was 2012 Dragon Con. That was my first convention. And I feel like a seasoned fucking veteran because of that, because there's so much shit to do.
Well, not only that, CJ, but we were there with 2 kids.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And we still got a lot crammed into the time that we were there.
Yes, you can do a lot
Including
of
falling asleep on the main floor.
No, it was in the game room.
No, when
Yeah.
when we were still upstairs, when you went to go get pizza for us, yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the corner
and
of the
also
floor,
downstairs when I
exactly.
was playing Magic.
No, the kids only slept through that. I just lay
Oh.
down on the floor. Yes, I was
Turned out
that brave.
Completely cool at Dragon Con.
You're selling it to me. You're selling it to me.
It's the
on,
stuff that you have
Dale.
to deal with to be at a big, giant, awesome thing. But it's still
Yeah,
awesome.
There you go. Sleep on the
Walk
floor.
along, and then you
Sleep on the
just
floor.
and fall over.
If
If
you
you
didn't
can
want to
do
bring
this
an air
bullshit.
mattress, then it's your fault.
There you go.
Well, no, I had a nice king size bed back at the house that we rented. I just was tired.
Oh yeah, I don't know where I'm staying yet.
I'd offer you, but again, small hotel.
5 people in there, yeah, already.
Yeah, we have 2 queen beds and a couch that may or may not pull out. So yeah.
Well, someone can always sleep in the bathtub. I've heard people having to do that. Just throw a pillow
This is
on a
true.
blanket.
You're welcome to sleep
I
in
never understood why you would sleep in a bathtub over a floor.
This is
I
what
feel
don't
like
I
it's
know.
comfortable.
I'd rather sleep on the floor.
What don't I know? Because I would rather sleep on the floor too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never slept on one. I've just heard it's comfortable, more comfortable on the floor.
Ah. If there's a tornado,
How? How is that more comfortable?
I don't
I
understand.
don't know. Maybe it's
either.
just easier to put padding down so it doesn't like slide
And
everywhere.
that's a
or something.
possibility.
I'll take the floor. You can have the bathtub.
If I went this
I'm good. I'm gonna stay in the bed.
Chaos. Hey, Chaos.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Transformers 4 earlier? I want to hear that. I want to hear it before I have to leave.
So it's my
yeah.
turn.
About 20 minutes.
Okay. I went and I saw Transformers Age of Extinction. Not that you'd know that's what it's called, because every single poster has just had a 4 with a Decepticon symbol wedged on it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not even worried about spoilers for this.
No.
You're good.
Because no
Oh
one
yeah,
cares.
spoiler alert. That movie sucks.
Oh yeah.
That movie. There you go.
That is the stupidest thing they could have done, because guess what? There's no Decepticons in this movie.
Ah.
Shit, Zero. There are no Decepticons.
Win.
There's Galvatron, quote,
Not a
he literally
Decepticon.
sits around in the background and he's like, I'll come back next time because there surely will be a sequel. Yeah. I have
So
no
it
soul
is
now.
Gen 1 Transformers all over again. Bad guy shows up, I will return, and goes away.
The,
That's like
the
Mortal Kombat
movie, the movie was like watching, because it starts out like just the same old, boring whatever. I'm semi-invested because there's a good actor in the lead. He did
I
the
like
very
Marky
best
Mark.
he could. He did the very best he could with a piece of complete and utter shit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't phoning it in?
Right.
He tried as
The
hard.
trailer looked like he was phoning it in. I don't know.
He might have been, but even him phoning it in was better.
Yeah, Marky
than
Mark's
all,
pretty
than
good.
all
Yes.
of the stuff before it. But
Anything
then-
Marky Mark can do is infinitely better than Shia LaBeouf, no matter
Well, that's,
what
that's
he
true.
does.
That's true.
He
That's
does
a
have that
true
good.
point.
But I can pinpoint the precise moment, the exact moment. I will tell you the exact scene, the instant that this movie loses its mind. And that is when Optimus Prime explodes out of the magical 3-story basement that is somehow under a barn.
I know.
Magically, suddenly basement barn. He explodes out
well,
from under
shit.
it,
I'm
and, the
just gonna-
complete-
Yeah, you
Right
see
here.
this too?
and this movie
No, I haven't. I've seen, it was in the
completely-
trailer anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the
Yeah,
movie
that bit's in
completely
the trailer.
shits itself. From that point forward,
Whoa,
it
there's
is
a transformer.
yeah.
There's a Transformer. Oh shit.
Hey guys. Hey man.
From that point on, it's as though the movie slowly becomes self-aware, realizes that it is a movie, attempts to go on strike, then realizes it can't do that, and tries to escape itself.
So it's like an allegory for AI.
Almost. I felt there were brief moments where I felt like the Transformers were not CG and so voice acting. I felt like they had suddenly realized they were in a movie and become Deadpool and gone, oh my god, I need to get out of here, and tried to run away.
Here's the
As
problem.
And
They're
then
there.
the dinosaurs happen.
No. Okay, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna tell you the dinosaur scene, which is one of the stupidest scenes in the movie. I'm gonna describe it like it's amazing, because in any other movie it would have been amazing. But it's not. The dinosaurs are in the last not even 5 minutes of this movie. They don't even get names. Don't even name them. There's like a name in passing later, but they don't even say which one they're talking to. I know it's the Triceratops because I'm a nerd. But Optimus Prime goes into the ship, which is somehow some ancient relic that he like vomits a name out of, and they're like, oh! And then we never get an explanation. He goes and he picks up a random sword that might be a lever, that might be a weapon, that might also be a gun, because that happened. And he goes, recognize one of your knights! And then suddenly he gets armor for no reason. It just pops out of his shoulders. It's just like, shoulders. And he pulls the sword out front of the thing, frees the Dinobots who have been upside down on the ceiling for some reason. They go wandering out into the cavern, and he just casually walks up behind them like everything's been fine up until this point. He turns to them and he says, we must be unified to fight our common foe. And that's when they decide that they're going to eat him. And then he begins to rant and rave and shout, and he starts screaming, and then the best line ever to come out of Optimus Prime. ever happens, because I feel like this movie is him having a slow mental breakdown. He jumps in the air, starts punching Grimlock, because I know it's Grimlock, in the face, and starts screaming, "I am only here to give you freedom!"
This is out of my head.
I love that visual.
The desk.
It's out there, but it's really not. You'll be watching it the whole time going, what? And then he holds his sword up to its neck and he says, "You have a choice. You can either help me protect my family, or I will kill you now." And I'm like, what?
You are the worst savior ever.
Some of these credits in IMDb sound amazing.
When I can see that movie
the
for free.
landlord,
He spends the
the
movie
dorky
talking
driver.
about he's gonna kill everyone. You know, at the end of the third one, Megatron says, "Oh, who will you be without me?" Apparently the answer is a fucking psychopath. Because that's all he does. I mean, if it were any other director, if it were anyone else writing, you could say that it was like, wow, this might actually be a kind of intense story of Optimus Prime losing his faith in the world because even though he stopped his greatest foe, people are still trying to kill him, and the very thing he strove to save is now trying to kill him. But it's not that movie, it's a Michael Bay movie.
But
Yeah.
I do have a question, a relatively serious question about this. Much akin to how now Shyamalan movies have become, like you said, self-aware. You know, they've become the fact that they know they're a Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
Is it at the point where it is that the Bay movie is starting to become its own subgenre, and we're going to basically assume that all of his movies going forward are basically going to be Deadpool with giant robots?
I would say.
Wait, are you talking about that Tim Burton movies are a genre of Johnny Depp movies now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Under any
by the
other
way,
circumstances.
I do want to give a shout out to Teddy Schwartzy in the YouTube channel saying that Brandt, you can come crash your party. First Dragon Con ever with her and her two sisters.
Good.
I know Teddy Schwartz.
As you will.
She was in St. Louis.
Cool.
When I was there recently.
Transformers 5 is in pre-production right now.
Yeah, I know.
Of course it is. They print
TV
money.
in this, by
That's
the
the
way,
reason
is
why I
awful.
bought it in the movie draft. Not because I want to see it, because I know it prints money.
The animation is so bad, and all the robots and their dialogue, the Transformers as a whole in their own movie, feel like, you know how if you're playing a game, like let's say you're playing Mass Effect, you'll be wandering around the map, and suddenly you'll hear Garrus shout something from a couple rooms away that doesn't really have anything to do with anything. He's just saying stuff to remind you he's alive. It's like that.
Nice.
I'm here, I'm alive!
This is the only movie
Like
where
that.
Somebody bring me something to drink. I'm very thirsty.
I'm
This is the only time you will hear John Goodman as a giant robot go,
I'm over here!
yes.
John Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman plays Hound. It's the only time you will ever hear him go, "I'm like a giant ballerina." Just off in the distance. But-
See, this is the problem.
Wait,
I want to see this movie now. That's the problem with what's
Yeah, that's
I'm making it
sold
sound
me on
really
actually
good.
seeing the movie.
No, don't you dare.
It's like Tosh Pornell when he would do the ruin a movie and just
Yeah.
describe the whole movie.
I'm making it sound like it's hilarious. It's really not. I actually spent most of the movie sitting there being really mad. Because it's really hard to follow. The characters, first of all, the father and the boyfriend look so much alike, those two actors, that at the end of the movie, when the daughter goes running through the solar flare that is the sun to kiss her boyfriend, I thought she was making out with her dad. And I'm like, that's nothing to do here. But
I would not be
Answer-
surprised if that was actually her dad.
yeah, I thought it was. I really did. But to answer your question before when you said, do you think they're becoming like self-aware in their own genre? Under any other circumstance, I would say yes. Except this is Michael Bay. And his version of self-aware cleverness is to have an old man character who used to own a theater talking about how movies used to be so much better before they turned into, and then he describes his own movies. And then a character who now owns a theater turns and he goes, "I'm about one one diaper changing away from poisoning his oatmeal, and I'm like, oh, so that's what he thinks of his critics. That's so quaint, Michael Bay. That's why I know they're not self-aware and him making fun of his own stuff by having super blatant product placement and having a camera lingering on the 23-year-old that is supposed to be a 15 and or 17-year-old's ass is not him making fun of his own thing. It's him going, no, see, I'm better, because that's you. You're the old man pooping his pants and talking about how movies were so much better in his day. That's how I know it's not that. That would be smart and clever, and this is Michael Bay, who insults his viewership in his own movie.
Speaking of insulting viewership, let's go ahead and play the intro for the next scene that we've been talking about.
Yes.
Gadgets, games, and gizmos.
Gizmo.
I thought we had already started this.
Gizmo!
One gizmo.
Should I just
Gizmo from Gremlins.
Since I was going to talk
Talking about Gizmo? If we're talking about Gizmo from Gremlins, when can he eat? If he can't eat past midnight, when does it start again? 6 a.m.?
Exactly.
Also, someone's fries are done.
Yay!
Fries are done.
Do you want
All
me
right,
to just
let him win.
finish up what I
Yeah,
had?
check it. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what you've been up to lately?
Okay.
Well, aside from League of
haven't-
Legends.
It's been a lot of writing. Like, I've been writing a bunch. Like, I wish I'd been doing more things that are interesting to talk about, but it's been a lot of writing and a lot of League of Legends. My free time has been League of Legends. And because this month I don't have many gigs. Board games, actually. That's not gadgets or gizmos, but it's Geek. But
It's
I've
a
been playing
game.
a lot of board
It is
games.
gadgets, games,
It is
and
games.
gizmos.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing a game called Bruges. I bought a game called... Because I went to play on Con this a couple of weeks ago, and it's one of my favorite conventions. It's like it's done at a 4-H camp, and there's like...
Nice.
There's like archery that nobody does, and canoeing that nobody does, because it's a Geek Con. But it's there, and it's available, and there was swimming. Swam a lot. Played a lot more board games, though. And played Takanoko, which is somewhat... Like, that's a pretty well-known game, and it's really, really fun. But Bruges, it's super interesting. You have 5 colors, and, like, you roll the dice, one for each color, and, like, ones and twos, you add them up, and that's how much you pay to get points. And 5s and 6s give you threat counters, and if you get 3 threat counters of one color, then bad stuff happens. Sorry, bad shit happens. And then you can use the different color cards to get, like, purple workers, workers of the color of your card, or get money from the dice, from the number that is showing. This is a lot of babble, but Bruges is awesome. Bruges is a super awesome board game.
Nice.
So cool. The system of it is so brilliant. It's and anybody that knows board games, I think his name's Stephen Feld. He did like Trajan and all these other popular games, but it's one of his and it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So besides my gadgets being my laptop and my Game Boy playing music, I've been playing board games.
Nice. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I do love board games. And the roommate that we're gonna have most likely move in likes board games. On the Craigslist ad that I posted.
Wait, so he can make coffee, hot dogs, and play board games?
Oh no, we're not taking that guy.
And hire Alexandra and try to get her to go into his creepy lake.
He's got a
It
weird
keeps
mustache,
changing direction.
and he likes
on
board games.
occasion.
You want to come to my lake house?
No.
I got a popsicle for you right here in my pocket.
Let's go get it. I haven't seen movies a good bit lately. I watched the Lego movie again because it's fucking fantastic.
Oh, dude.
It's so
that
good.
movie is so great.
It's so good. I went to a free screening for The Purge, Anarchy.
Okay.
So the first Purge sucks. So bad. I hate it so much. To me, I hate it. You can like it. I hate it. They set up this brilliant. Okay, it's a home invasion movie, and you need a reason that you can't call the cops because that's what a home invasion movie is. Like, why can't they call the cops? For this reason. And this movie, the premise is brilliant because crime is legal for one day in a whole city, or however. I think it's just a city. And then the whole movie happens in one house, in one stupid little house, like every other home invasion movie. But The Purge, Anarchy, well, I'm not saying it's well acted, or great writing, or great directing. It's enjoyable as shit because they're trapped in the city trying to get from A to B, and they're running into crazy situations and crazy characters. And the violence isn't too like torture pornish. It's just like violence is happening. So I don't know. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it a lot. Sorry, other people. I'm monopolizing the.
I know you're
geeky
leaving here
gadgets.
soon, so
Yeah, I do have to leave pretty soon. So could I go see Planet of the Apes? Because the new reboot of Planet of the Apes is fantastic.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, the James Franco one was great. James Franco's he's all right. I don't really care for him that much. He's kind of boring, but that movie is awesome.
Yeah,
he is involved in awesome
I have a
things.
bad taste in my mouth for James Franco since Spring Breakers.
Oh God. Ugh. Well, yeah.
That was filmed locally to where we are, so.
Yeah, and that was done by a guy that's from here. That was Corinne. He's from Nashville. He lives in Nashville. Apparently, hangs out and is he's just gross.
His
He's gross,
Disney
nasty
pedophile
hipster.
barn.
Yeah. Just a
That
gross,
movie was
greasy
about
hipster.
Disney girl boobs, man. So Alex, why don't you go? I'm gonna skip the line here a little bit. Alex, you were in the middle of a story when I interrupted you. I apologize.
That's okay. I'm trying to look at my list of things. I already talked about Transformers because I wanted to talk about.
Just start straight from Transformers. Tell us about Transformers. How was that for you?
I'll finish. I'll start and finish by saying my entire life, the entire 26 years I have been alive, I have never, up until this point, wanted to walk out of a movie.
Obviously, you didn't see Aragon.
No, I didn't. I saw. Well, no, I did, but I was in my friend's living room and we had the riff tracks on.
Okay, that's excusable then.
So.
Yeah, when you actually pay to go see it in the theater, because this certainly can't be bad. This is right after Lord of the Rings came out. This should be excellent.
Nope.
Fuck.
I knew this was going to be bad. I didn't even know it was going to be super bad. My boyfriend saw it before I did because he was in Germany at the time, and they got it a whole week before we did, and he warned me. He said, he pinged me, he says, this is love, and I'm like, yes, this is going to be the worst thing you will ever see in your life. And I know you're a really huge Transformers fan. I am so sorry. I will pray for your sanity. Have fun. Is the note I got.
If Transformers is the worst thing I've seen, then that is saying a lot. I've seen a lot of garbage.
He meant that literally, but I have to say it is the worst thing I've seen in a while. And I watched Maximum Overdrive the other night, so... I do have to say that, real quick though, that Maximum Overdrive has the best chunk of text after movie I've ever seen, which is... I'm not worried about spoiling that either, because that's super ancient, which is... 2 days later, a UFO appeared in the sky and was shot down by a Russian satellite with a laser cannon and a level 4 thermonuclear device. And I'm like, what? Because until this point, it was just people trapped inside
why
of
did we have that in the movie? That sounds like
station.
it'd be much more interesting than the thing we just watched.
Yeah, I'm like, can I have seen that, please? But yeah, the only other things that have happened to me this week that are like sort of, well, the ones that are definitely nerd related is I started playing Team Fortress 2. I have learned that I am awful at everything save the medic. I'm apparently an excellent medic. I have been in the top 4 most valuable people in every game I've been in as a medic. Let's see. I've been trying to record a Let's Play for a while now, and there is something wrong with my setup, and I can't figure out what it is, because I have this echo. For everything I say into my microphone, it just echoes. And it's on a separate track, so I thought, I can clean it up. I just keep making it worse. There's no way for me to get rid of this thing. So I'm going to try, I don't know, I'm going to try something different. I've been trying for like a month now. So
Did you try turn it off and turn it back on again?
Several times. I had a bug incident, and I'll go over that real quick because that's not really geeky. That's just a stupid thing up to me. I thought there was a moth in my room. Turned out it was just some giant thing. So I caught it in a jar, and I took it downstairs to set it free. And I shake the jar, doesn't come out. Shake the jar again, doesn't come out. Shake the jar again, I look, it's gone. I'm like, okay, let me make sure it didn't like land on my pants. I can like flick it off and then go inside. And I see it on the pavement. I'm like, okay, good, I got it. And as I said that, it rises up off the ground and flies at my face. And the postcard I blocked off the thing with is in my hand, and I scream, no! And I swat it, and I hit it right out of the air and just into the ground. and I'm like turning to go and open the door, and it begins to charge at me on the ground, just like me. And that's when I scream. That's when I started screaming. No, I tried to save you. I tried to save you as I smashed it to death with my foot. And I just walked inside, go upstairs, sit down, plug my headphones back into Skype, and go, guys, I failed. I got it outside and everything. But yeah, I had what other stuff?
So you went Optimus Prime on it. I tried to save you.
Yeah, I was only trying to give you freedom. That really is a great line out of context. As
I'm gonna
in,
start
I
punching
love
people in
you,
their
strange
face and
man
saying
from
that.
Cornfield.
I'm trying to give you your freedom.
I'm only trying to give you freedom.
I've never punched somebody in their face, but now the Transformers
go.
Every customer service rep's like absolute wet dream is in that sentence. You realize this, right?
Well, I'm trying to.
Let's see, what else did I do? The only other thing that's happened to me is that I discovered as I was leaving my friend's house in the dark, because this is key, that both of my headlights have died.
Oh.
So I drove home with my high beams on, and everybody on the road flashing theirs at me going, stop, and I'm like, it's either this or we all die because you won't see me, so deal with it for a moment till I drive by you. I'd like to live.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh, please don't let anybody call, like the cops and say there's someone driving with their high beams on, or like, oh, they don't have any headlights, I can tell, and just please don't pull me over, because I don't want to explain to a cop that I need to get home because I can't do anything about it right now.
They would know that.
I need a cheap mechanic, because I thought it might be the bulbs. So that's always, it's like always the bulbs. It's not. I replaced them both, and it still doesn't work, and I'm like, oh, jeez. But yeah. So,
well, we do have to release the shackles that we have on Professor.
I do have to go.
Sorry.
He's gonna leave our dog and pony show to go see a monkey show.
Yeah.
Monkey movie.
Chimpanzee
monkey
news. All right.
All right, Tank, I really appreciate you coming on, sir. Why don't you give a quick pimp about where people can get you?
Oh yeah. So if you just search, if you Google Professor Shyguy or type Professor Shyguy into YouTube or Facebook or anywhere, you'll find my stuff. But Facebook's kind of the best way to go because it has all the links, and that's where I go and post stupid stuff all the time. And Twitter. I post a lot of stupid shit on Twitter. But yeah, and you can get to my Bandcamp from there and all that stuff, and I have it on Groove Shark and iTunes and pretty much anywhere you can go find it. And the song they're going to play later, here's a tip. It's in alphabetical order. All the words in the first verse go to A to Z twice. All the words in the second verse go to Z to A twice. And then the bridge is every other syllable is the following letter of the alphabet. There's a video. I don't know if you can play video or if you're going to have video. But if you YouTube Science Life and ABC's Professor Shyguy, I have it where the words kind of go out and show you the pattern of what I'm doing. It took a lot of work. It was really fun though. I like words. It's about living.
No problem. So thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll see you guys again, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I'll try to have steak next time.
I hope
oh
so.
yeah, Dragon Con.
We will definitely come try to find you at Dragon Con, wherever you may be crashing.
Yeah. Might be with Tedzilla. Alright. Bye, everybody.
Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see, I gotta pick someone to go next, don't I?
Yes,
I have all
you
the power right now.
Almost. You can't pick Professor Shyguy now.
No.
Yeah, you
He already went.
So you don't have that power.
I'm gonna pick a Jared.
Ooh.
I will pick the one with 2 R's.
Oh, yes. I don't know what to
Your
do
move.
going in the middle.
Do a happy dance! Do a happy dance!
You can't see it, but I'm totally doing a happy dance. I promise. Because I finally finished.
On the internet delay, it's great.
Yeah, you'll get it. Just wait for it. Just keep watching.
5 seconds later.
But I finally finished American Gods. Woo! Yeah, it's a good book. I gotta start another book sometime. And pick one to finish.
There's a book. There's a book I gave you earlier today that you should check out.
Oh yeah. I tried to like send it to my Kindle, but it just automatically sent it to yours. So
No
Didn't
interviews.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
know
no
because
interviews.
I'm reading it. All of a sudden, I get 17 pop-ups, and you keep trying to download this book that I already have.
Hey, you
Like, what is going on here?
hey, you told me how to do it. I just did what you told me to. I can't help it if it sent it to your email.
Yeah,
address.
user error. Don't give us user error. Thank you very much. We're just doing what we're told. Like
I
good
followed the
minions.
step-by-step instructions. Thank you very much. So yeah, I might get to that one. No, I did start Damon by Daniel Suarez because I've heard so much about it. It's about 100 pages in. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'm.
There you go.
It's it's hard to go from Neil Gaiman to anything really.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all of a sudden like man these sentences just don't flow and feel as magical as the book I just read. I don't know how he does that. I think Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, I
has
mean, Gaiman
evil-
touches you in places that you didn't know you wanted to be touched.
Yeah, I think he has evil magic powers. Like, why do his sentences sound so much better than everyone else's?
No, I mean, Gaiman have that power. I mean, Gaiman has that power.
Gay man has
Wait.
that.
Gaiman
Yeah,
have
what's
what
his powers? What's his powers?
Gay man. Well.
Gay man.
Gay man. He has the
Power to
ability
fabulous
to-
on Saturday night.
Answer for that.
Looks better than any other woman in the area.
He's got the power to shoot rainbows from his nipples.
Next.
Has the ability to shoot rainbows from his derriere, Excelsior.
Why did you chipmunk? No,
Why-
my
why not
I want to
chipmunk?
kiss you.
my friend.
Gay man with the power.
Whoa,
to
that
make people
escalated
wanna kiss
quickly.
him. Excelsior.
Oh my god.
No, my friend Jack, who he himself is gay, has said from time to time that he's always wished that there was a superhero called Gay Man, and he could wear a fluorescent pink outfit and a rainbow cape, and he had to fly around and
Yes.
make little rainbows and glitter and make everything fabulous.
That's what I do on the
that is
weekend.
what I do.
No, but
It's
if
not
he's
working.
fighting villains, you don't really want to wear hot pink fluorescent. It kind of makes you
Sure
look
you do.
arrogant.
If you're going to
Wasn't
fight
right
crime, you
there.
have to fight crime in the most fabulous fashion possible.
Didn't stop Robin from dressing in bright red and
Well,
tiny upsetting boy
That's
shorts.
that's what Batman gave him. You know,
Yes.
might as well have called him the distraction
He was in the
Well
distraction.
done.
or the fire drawer.
Well done.
Drawer.
Admittedly, Gay Man has the power of a Kryptonian, so let's go with that.
Pink kryptonite! Yay! It's canon, by the way. It does do that. Pink kryptonite makes
I
it.
don't even want to get into
kryptonite?
what gay man's
Pink
kryptonite is.
Kryptonite
Look
turns
it
you
up.
gay.
Yeah, no, seriously, look it up. Pink kryptonite is real. It's been in the comics. It makes Superman gay.
It might as
Or
well.
at
I
least a
mean,
gay
every other
stereotype.
color of kryptonite exists. So
Yeah.
sure, pink. That sounds good.
Anyway.
Anyway, so American Gods is great. If you haven't read it, you should read it.
Speaking of
There's a
gay
show
Batman,
coming out, and I'm really
detective.
excited about it. Who's talking over? Yeah. Frickin' Brian Fuller's making an American Gods show. I cannot wait. I want this
Actually-
to happen so bad.
It was The Pink Kryptonite in Supergirl Volume 4, number 79.
Turns Kryptonians homosexual. It is a know what it would do to
There is a
an
comical scene where
homosexual
Superman is
Kryptonian.
apparently exposed to pink kryptonite, where the implication is that it temporarily turns him gay.
Because
Dale,
why not?
do something.
And then that happened.
Because of course.
Because
I
yes.
don't know.
Because why the hell not? I guess.
Oh my god, the line that is pulled from this is, did I ever tell you how smashing you look in bow ties, Jimmy? By the way, that's a fabulous window treatment you put together. I'm not making this shit
No,
up.
that's what it says. That's an actual thing pulled from there.
Hold on, screen sharing. I got this. Screen share. Here we go. Here. There you go. I can't make this shit up.
I don't
And
think
what
we're making
stinks
it up.
is that's more modern.
Ugh.
Like it's not something from back in like say 50s or 60s. That's like recent
Yeah.
quotes.
hang on. I can read what Superman's saying. Did I ever tell you how smashing you look in bow ties, Jimmy? By the way, that's a fabulous window treatment you've put together.
No. I ever tell you how smashing you look in photos?
Oh
Turning into the Queen of England.
Not the fabulous window treatment you put together.
Oh!
no!
And CJ
Good
strikes
gracious.
again.
So CJ, all gay
Wow.
men are the Queen of England.
Yes.
All
Okay.
gay men
Well,
of
they
me,
are.
apparently. I don't know what that's meant to
But
say.
CJ's microphone can't handle his terrible
Yes.
accent, so
It
just
said no. I have
it
to
committed
stop it
suicide.
before this becomes an international incident.
Oh, wait, nope. I can win this one. It's
Oh.
fabulous!
There you go. Silver Age. I
Oh,
miss you.
DC.
And the
what
show
the
has reached
fuck
a
are
new
you
low.
smoking?
Rachel wins the internet!
Yeah.
Why is Batman pink? I don't know what's going
Because
on.
Silver Age of comics. That's
Yes.
why. That's when we had monkeys on the cover, people turning into puppets for no reason, Bat
Yep.
Baby.
Bat baby.
Superman, I can't explain why there's a
Bat
box on my
Baby.
head.
When was Crazy Quilt? That's what I want to know.
That would also be the seventh. That would also be the Silver Age.
Basically, whenever you have something that people make fun of in comics, it is
Silver
pretty
Age.
much directly blamed on the Silver Age.
If it's not the Silver Age, then the creator's probably just high.
Yes. Then it's
Well,
just the 70s.
Silver Age for drugs.
Isn't that the Silver Age? Weren't they all high?
Kinda.
Isn't that
Well,
the
no,
point?
it's because they thought
Yes.
that pop covers would sell and be collectors. No, the 90s is the collector's fad. But the Silver Age is when they thought that the cover was all that mattered. So you'll get covers that make no sense, including the infamous Superman and Jimmy Olsen, and I think Aquaman in the desert as he's slowly pouring a glass of water into the dirt,
Yes.
going, "Only one person can have the water, Jimmy." Jimmy, wonderful. Now Jimmy Olsen
Well,
will never
because-
have a father. That's
Well,
what he-
Jimmy somehow magically obtained the powers of Aquaman, so, yeah.
Yeah. No, Jimmy Olsen has before acquired the superpowers of everybody. There was an event about that. It was terrible.
Yes.
Uh,
He was like Darkseid's bitch there for a while, so he
yeah.
got all of the powers.
I'm sorry, I've derailed us into a different podcast. It's because we missed a week.
Tune in to the Comics Alliance next time where they talk about pink kryptonite. Fantastic.
More pink kryptonite. Anyway.
Oh, JD on pink kryptonite. This is fantastic. Let's make this happen.
Oh my gosh. Nobody wants that. Nobody.
Whoa, let's look at Rachel's Facebook page. Woo! Nope.
Hey, I'm trying to fix that. It didn't happen, I wasn't
Rachel
talking.
does screen sharing.
So,
Yeah,
aside
Jared.
from American Gods,
Yes.
I watched True Detective, the whole dang thing from beginning to and holy crap, that is one of the most amazing things I have ever seen on television.
Did
Like
it get
CJ?
all sorts of relatively like Cthulhu-y?
Kind of, but it's like not really. It's I don't know, like it's Cthulhu-y.
Cthulhu-ish.
If you know that's what it is. Like, don't be afraid of it, CJ. Go freaking watch it,
Oh, I'm
especially
not afraid
you,
of it.
who loves like cinematography and stuff. There, in the end of the fourth episode, there is a 7-minute
Yeah, the
single
still
shot.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude! That was
Yes.
amazing.
I actually watched that on on
Wow.
YouTube just because like it was right after the big 1.5 2-minute single shot of Game of Thrones. They're like, hey everybody, screw what Game of Thrones did. Look what True Detective did. And I looked at that and I'm like, okay, I really need to catch up.
How did they pull that madness off? Like, freaking
Luckily,
going through in a whole neighborhood with like 100 extras running around and made it work. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. But yes, that show is really, really good. It has a creepy, freaky bad guy, and Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson just act. It was amazing. So go watch.
Somehow Matthew McConaughey becomes an amazing actor.
Nah, I don't know what happened. Maybe he made a deal with the devil, but he's like the greatest actor I've ever seen now. I don't know what happened. How did you go from all right to this? I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
I think I broke Jazz.
All
It's
right,
true,
all right, all
man.
right.
I don't know how. Like he definitely had to do some kind of soul selling.
Like, all right, all right, all right, to like romantic comedies to one of the most big, amazing characters ever created. Like, what?
All right, all right, all right, Satan. I
All right.
really, really would appreciate it if you made me a good actor.
All right.
All right. I need to give you my
Six
soul.
pack.
All right, all right, all right. It'd be much cooler if you didn't, but I'm in.
But okay.
It'd be cool if you did. And then, and then my sister-in-law came in for the 4th of July weekend and introduced me to this app called Glimpse. I had never heard of before. But basically, she drove in from Oklahoma and she sent us this thing, said, check out my Glimpse. And it's like this app you just like set, you can say, you can follow me for 4 hours and it sends whoever you approve like this GPS map and shows your current location. It's a pretty cool, nifty little app, makes things really easy. So I now download it I now installed it, and every time I'm about to leave work, I hit the little button and say, I'm on my way home, and it sends a map, and Katie can watch me drive home. It's pretty cool.
I actually I used that on my way to Birmingham. My wife had to go up there first for one of our trips. She had to go up super early. It was like a day early or something, and I was coming up afterwards and ended up using Glimpse. Of course, my phone was plugged into a charger the whole time. It's a 4.5-hour drive, and using the GPS would destroy that battery. But it was actually pretty neat because she could actually keep up to date with where I was on that 4.5-hour drive, knowing what was up. So it was a pretty neat app.
You pick who you want to send it to. You pick the length of time you want to allow them to watch you. You pick your destination, push the button, go. And you can even set up favorites. So every day at work, I just set up a favorite. Say, send it to Katie for 2 hours. Destination is my house, and you just push the button and it boom sends it.
I bet in theory, Tasker in combination with Glimpse, you could do miracles. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
We might try to play around with that on a more micro scale at Dragon Con.
Glimpse.
Yeah, we could do that.
But it's GLYMPS.
Of course. Because it's like 90s with the X's. Everything has to have a Y now.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Everybody needs their own domain name, and we're running out, so they spell stuff weird.
It's Geek.io with a Y, of course.
Yeah. GYK-IO.
Geek.io.
Geek.io.
Isn't that what they call people in New York when they don't like them?
Weeks. I don't know.
Rachel, confirm or deny this.
Rachel, confirm or deny this.
I have been out of New York for too long, sorry. I guess I can consider myself fortunate in that fashion, maybe?
She is not part of the Greek army.
Greek
army. Sorry, you're out of luck. Build more pylons.
What else have you been doing?
And in other exciting news, I got Kit Kat pushed to my Galaxy S3 this week.
Yeah.
Nice.
So exciting. Dude, it's nice. Like the interface just looks nice and crisp. My battery life is suddenly doubled.
Dude,
everything
you had the exact opposite
snappier
of Kit Kat than I did. Jesus Christ.
No, when I upgraded to Jelly Bean, it destroyed my battery. But now that I'm on Kit Kat, it seems pretty happy. I don't know. They must have fixed something.
Your battery life is taking a break because it's having a Kit Kat.
I see what you did there.
Give it a break. Give it a break.
But so I've been playing with Google now since Budlong. Just it's a pusher of Google on all things to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I set up my OK Google, so I can say OK Google and it goes bloop. I haven't learned what all it can do yet, but
all the things.
All of the things.
Yes. I love that we both said that at the
well,
same
I
time.
keep trying to get it to do different things. I'm like, hey, OK Google, what's the traffic like for my way home? And it just gives me a bunch of web
Okay,
links.
Google.
And then I'm like, OK Google, read my text messages. And it's like,
Okay, Google.
Huh. So,
And
OK
the product
Google
demo
Anywhere
failed.
broke.
Nice.
it's not doing everything I want it to do. But I like
it actually should learn your driving route and timing and bring that up for you automatically.
It
So
does.
part of I was gonna
It
say part of
does.
Google Now is to determine that before you think you need it, so it gives it to you without you having to ask, as part of the whole wonderness miracle.
Yeah, and it
thing.
still creeps me out that I was watching True Detective,
Okay,
but
Google.
I didn't tell anyone on the internet that I was watching it, but Google Now somehow knew to send me information about it.
It can use your microphone to detect what's happening.
What?
It was in the EULA.
Yeah.
It uses your microphone to figure out what you're watching.
Yeah, I know. It was still weird.
Stalking you.
Well, that's
hey,
okay.
Check out this news for True Detective. I was like, wait a minute.
Did
How
you guys?
know I was...
Did we cover the Chromecast news about how it's going to let you cast things even if you're not in the same or on the same Wi-Fi network? Did we cover that?
No, we didn't cover it, but
Okay. Well, it's doing something similar. It's using your microphone, and the Chromecast through your TV speakers or stereo speakers puts out an ultrasonic sound that your phone will then pick up and then go, oh, hey, he can hear this, so he's in the same room. Yeah, you can cast stuff. That's cool. Now, it's an opt-in, not opt-out, but still, it's kind of neat.
That's weird.
Well, they acquired a company that created that technology to essentially you can have your phone with you, and if your computer you're using has speakers, you wouldn't have to type a password ever again because it would play a tone. The phone would go, oh, hey, tone, yes, send stuff, yeah, that's me, and they would log you in automatically. And that sounds wonderful to me, as long as I don't lose my phone or somebody doesn't steal it.
Well, you'd be surprised the amount of information you're leaking just by walking down the street
Oh, yeah.
or owning a phone.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Anyway, I didn't mean to take
Oh, no.
over
So,
the conversation.
It's fine. Everybody likes to hijack my time.
Because you're talking about such interesting things.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a retread and a half.
Very loud Dale.
Okay.
No.
But enough with my adventures in True Detective. I want to hear about CJ's adventures in Angel.
Oh,
Adventures in
yeah.
Angel.
Well. Oh, yeah.
By the way, I fucking love this intro music.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Electric violins and David Boreanaz. I don't know if I could ask for more.
There you go.
I mean,
I didn't know that about you, Budlaw.
Dude.
I was grumpy
I thought
about
it was only
Angel.
David Tennant that you had a thing for.
Nope.
David Tennant.
Nope. Yeah, David Boreanaz and David Tennant, and then electric violins. If those two could be in a show or a movie and the theme was played on electric violin, I don't know what I would do.
David Tennant.
We got to make this happen.
Yes.
Please do. Please
Work
do.
your magic.
Because I would pay
whatever
great
skills.
money to see Bud Long act like Dale for 5 seconds.
David.
I feel dirty now.
Oh.
Not really sure what to make of that.
Oh, soundboards, too much fun. Hey Blaze, I'm gonna try not to go on a soundboard binge and play lots of clips. So,
Like me.
It's not really bad unless they're all being played at the same time.
oh man.
So I'm only 3 episodes in. Spike just showed up to do with the ring with the stuff with the pedophile vampire.
Did you see the Sawyer in the
That's-
first episode? In his first
Sawyer.
role? Josh Holloway from Lost.
Oh, spoilers! I haven't watched more than like 2 episodes of Lost.
Oh, come
Wait,
on. Well, I mean,
he's in Angel? What
he's
is
in
it?
the
What does
first
he do?
episode. It was his first ever acting role. He's a vampire at the very beginning that Angel kills.
Oh, one of the 2
nice.
people that he kills.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Now
His
you see
character
him,
name was
now you
Handsome
don't.
Vampire.
You know.
Like, I was watching Angel for the first time. I was like, is that Sawyer? Yes, it is.
Huh.
I did accidentally, like, I hate the internet sometimes because I've completely spoiled the entire series on myself.
I hate it when that happens.
Like, all of a sudden I'm looking at stuff on the ring because I'm like, I wonder if this awesome ring just came up outside of the two shows at all. Yeah, all of a sudden turns into a right before they like, God, what the fuck, Angel Wiki? Jesus Christ. Not
So,
that I actually care. I mean, it's
at
really
the top,
not,
they didn't do this.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
10 years old.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
more.
1998 was when the first season aired. I mean, we've been over this. I really don't care, but I'm just like, oh, okay,
Whoops.
that's a thing. Well, saying somebody dies in a Joss Whedon show is
Like saying somebody dies in Game of Thrones?
yeah. Speaking of Joss Whedon, I've been doing all of the Joss Whedon things this week, along with starting up Angel and kind of skimming. I didn't put it on my list, but kind of skimming through Buffy season 8, the giant hardcover beautiful thing that Dark Horse gave me. I also started reading. I got a review copy of the Joss Whedon biography, and as of yet, I have not gotten to the point where it describes his fetish for petite girls with their backs exposed, or his fetish with killing people. But I'm sure it's in there somewhere. But yeah, I shared that along with everybody here in the community. We're eventually going to sit down and have a roundtable discussion about it. So I'm not going to get too far into it, just kind of going over what now we think of the man now that we've delved further into his psyche than we ever thought we probably should. Other than that, right now over on humblebundle.com, I like and hate the big name Humble Bundles that they do. Right now they're doing the 2K Humble Bundle, because 2K is not so humble. But you can get the BioShock, the BioShock 2, the BioShock Infinite, XCOM, and 2 other games that I'm probably never going to play, for $20. Oh, Darkness 2, which I'm actually interested in playing. But I installed and I'm going through BioShock 1, and the game's 7 years old now, and it's still pretty. It's very pretty. And no, I haven't played it in before, so I know underwater in the sky that goes underwater. So that's as far as I know. And big daddies that may or may not be weirdly attached to little sisters. But yes, that's pretty much what I have been doing because I've been working and sleeping and working and sleeping and working and sleeping.
Sounds familiar.
It's nice.
Just started the new job, and it's a campus of 5 buildings. So I'm running around in the Florida heat to 5 different buildings at random times during the day, coming back to my desk, falling over because I'm actually doing my work, doing the team lead stuff because I'm the head of the help desk, and all of the things. So yay! So I'm exhausted when I come home. Other than that, because I feel bad because I took him off the notes because I thought he was going to start coming on this week. Dale, what have you been doing?
Hi. Yes, I noticed that, but I'm used to being rejected. It's fine. Hey, I got a bit of time earlier on this week to play the new Donkey Kong Country game.
Yay!
Tropical Freeze. I have mixed opinions on that game, but I suppose I have to play into it more. I only had about an hour to kill on it, but I have to spend more time on it. But it's basically just number 4, the reboot that they did.
Yeah.
4 years in 2010, I think, but just with snow. And I haven't even gotten to the snow part yet. I'm still down by the beach.
Does the cold bother Donkey Kong anyway?
Well, him and Diddy Kong and Cranky Kong want to build a snowman.
Donkey Kong is bothered by the cold anyway.
Yes, Cranky, the cold never bothered Cranky anyway. There you go. So you get to actually play Cranky.
So when they stole this banana horde this time, he just let it go? Is that what
I
you're
don't know. Well, but here's the thing. No big bad Kong came and stole bananas.
He just needs warm hugs.
Yes.
saying? No Kremlins?
Then what's the
No.
point? If there's no banana
Yeah,
horn
no.
being stolen, what's the point?
No.
What are you
just let it
collecting
go.
so that you can build back up to
Yeah, I know.
win the
Why?
game?
I don't get it. If
Why?
there's no bananas being stolen, why do you have to collect new ones?
Where's
I
the
don't-
And
101
then you have
bananas?
to deal with the rap because you collected so many.
Because Donkey Kong is a compulsive hoarder.
There's no rap either. There's no
And
rap.
abusive.
Which I'm
Why is there
so
no rap?
disappointed. There's no
Impossible.
rap. There's a really
Hi.
odd opening track, which goes forever without.
Okay.
You can't even skip it either.
Donkey
Kong. Please tell me that
For
isn't
30
out there
minutes
on the internet
because
still.
Dale can't find the star button.
Button. Did you think we're joking? What was I going to say? I'm not going to bitch about the weather because I'm in winter and that's fun. But anyway, despite that fact, results from school was released on Sunday, and you can listen to. I don't want to ramble on it here because it's going to be kind of boring. You can listen
Yeah,
to my
God
diary.
forbid
show
we
to find out
ramble
more
on
about
this
that.
show.
Yeah, no, about boring shit, but no, I've already talked about it a ton on the diary. I'll talk about it more on the diary. Yes, I do a diary show now, regularly. On the
Diaries are cool.
Diaries are cool, so I have to do more of those. But while I was waiting for the results on Sunday, because, you know, they get released at midnight, and I had to stay up till midnight to look at them.
Priorities.
Yes.
Exactly. I didn't have to work until 6:30 p.m. on Monday. It's fine. I decided to go on a weird adventure on Netflix. And decided
Weird
to watch
adventure on Netflix? That sounds dangerous.
and watch a kind of a double feature of kind of coming of age movies. Because why not?
Because Dale's finally hit that time in his life where he's evolved a little bit.
Evolved.
I'm
I
yeah,
evolved
he's
ages ago.
15, and now he's becoming Ivy Dale. And then he'll become
What an adorable flower.
Venus
poo.
Dale after he hits level
Venus.
32.
That is
He
Larval's
has Vine Whip and
More
Seed
accurate
Shot
than not,
still.
seeing that I'm not 32 yet. So there you go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all right, I'm diffusing this by putting my daughter up on the camera when she's newborn. So
There you
She
go.
was 9 months old there. Oh,
Guess my age. It's somewhere between 16 and 32. There's a hint.
9 months, gotcha.
No. Well, there was an awesome first one I saw was absolutely amazing. It's called North Sea, Texas. That's the English title. Or you can do the Dutch title and go North Sea, Texas. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. But anyway.
that was kind of Frenchy there.
I know. It's,
Frenchy.
yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong. I got all the letters in there anyway, and that's all that matters. It's Dutch. It's fully in Dutch. It comes with subtitles, thank God. It is absolutely, it's a beautiful film. Although there is a scene near the beginning of the film that I don't want to. Well, I suppose. Well, it came out in 2012, so I can spoil the living hell out of it if I really wanted to.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 years old, spoil.
Spoilers on an old
can't
Dutch
really-
film. Woo!
Yeah, spoilers.
But a scene in the beginning, I felt really dirty watching it.
Okay.
And it's not often that it happens that I feel dirty watching a
Dutch film?
a young coming of age. What was that?
A Dutch film?
A Dutch film, yes. A Dutch film made me dirty. Say that however you will. But no, it's a coming of age movie, and of course you've got some evolution that happens. I'll say that.
Boners!
And no, well, technically
And
it was facing
movies.
the wrong way for that. Anyway, no, it's about a guy. It's about a young boy who, you know, sort of deserted by his mother and has to find his own way, and yeah, etc., etc. It's absolutely beautifully made as well. So, despite it being in Dutch, but you can read the subtitles. It's fine. Netflix embeds all of those. But no, and then I watched an American coming of age movie to kind of compare it. I watched Edge of 17.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Can I just apologize up front for my country right now?
That
I've never even heard of that movie.
No, don't even.
It is 80s new wave to hell and back. That's all
Now
I was
I
saying about
understand.
it. It's 80s new wave to hell and back. And it's, 1990s child right here. Just spoilers right there. But I like 1980s music. That is my favorite genre of music. I love all of it. Well, I'm going to say 99% of it. Because I'm sure there's something I don't like. But no, it's stereotype after stereotype after stereotype after stereotype after stereotype after stereotype. Okay, realistic. No.
But this box cover art says it's a quintessential 80s film.
Yes.
Wait, is this the one that was released in '98 though?
And there's a lot of sweet humor and sexual frankness.
Oh, and Big Boo from speaking of Your Orange is the New Black. She is the runner of the lesbian bar, the gay and lesbian bar.
Big Boo's a lesbian?
I was surprised when I saw her in there. So she looks very familiar from somewhere that I've recently seen. IMDb. Oh wow, she's Big Boo. So there you go.
There you go.
Gay and lesbian.
And sequitur here. Speaking of Orange is the New Black, did everyone see the Emmy nominations? That they like?
No.
A gajillion.
I've seen them around. I haven't had a chance to.
Like the best guest actress in a comedy series, which I don't know why Orange is the New Black is a comedy series.
You know,
Like,
it's
kind of is.
it's a dramedy.
I don't know, but they have like
Dark
5 of the 6 nominations is for Orange is the New Black for best guest actress in a comedy series.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap. Anyway, carry on.
I can't remember her
ending.
name.
Pretty much anything that happens in the show, there are some things that aren't, but pretty much anything that happens in the show does kind of have a humorous undertone to it. Either because somebody just randomly walking in and smacking somebody or giving somebody the bird or dropping a poop, or it's just flat out. That
And
was
yes,
the
but
last
this was
one
the
that
one.
happened.
This was the one that came out in 1998. You're right. So a whole, basically, pretty much way over a decade after it was.
Yay!
Oh, so I'm not looking at the same one you are.
Good sign.
Exactly. It's decent. It gets the point across. Definitely gets the point across.
Look, it's 8
well, it gets the point across but towards the end it gets the point across way too much. So it goes to the other side where it's like, okay, I appreciate a film that tells me too much, then not enough, but it gets a bit ridiculous towards the end. So. And I don't know why I watched these 2 coming-of-age movies right before my results for school came out. It's one of those weird things. Anyway, it is what it is.
That's okay.
Yeah. Speaking of coming-of-age, Jared Budlong, what have you been doing this week?
Nice segue. Nice.
Well, you are in the closet, so there's that.
Well played. Well played. So this week well, it's technically next week. Almost my last photography 101 class. The next one is actually just a tips before we're done because we're not having another class after this. Have a great photography life class. I'm gonna word it better than that. Still working on it.
Yep. It's data points. Data points.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So, anywho, it's actually been a lot of fun. It's been a learning experience as well because I've never taught classes technically. I've always been told I can teach pretty well in person, but not Never actually done a class, so it's been an interesting experience. I've had a new battery for my Galaxy Note because it died a while back. I got a new battery for it, and after a couple weeks, I've realized that it is actually back from the dead, and almost all of my problems were battery related, which is kind of dumb. Evidently, the old battery was going bad, and it was getting low voltages, so it would just randomly restart during the day, and not like it wasn't a full load. Like it just randomly would go, let's restart, and then it was being dumb. So that's back from the dead. I think I used it with moderate use
when
today.
I don't run full load.
Right.
I do too. Seems to happen more often than not.
Yeah. I use it with moderate use usually at work, and I got home today, and I think by 7 o'clock I still had like 45% battery, which is pretty awesome considering how much I typically use my phone, and it's a 5-inch display. So, that and I ordered a Google Wallet card, which I don't have with me. That was dumb. So Google Wallet, you have a balance that you can spend on things. People can send money to you for free. You can transfer money from your account for free, but then it gives you you can actually order a card, a physical MasterCard type deal, or pay with NFC on your phone. So I was like, why not? It's all free. I'll order one and have a spare card that I can spend money with. Yay!
Is it an actual like swipey swipe card?
Yeah, it's a swipey swipe card. It's backed by MasterCard, so it's not accepted everywhere Visa is, but it'll be
Yay, Visa!
Wait, Dale, do you have MasterCard?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was just making sure if I ever come to Australia, I'll be okay with my Google Wallet card.
There you go. You'll be fine. It's still not accepted everywhere.
True.
This Dale Visa card is.
Right. No, Tedaliza? What? How? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. In the chat, you're not the only person. I'm in there. I'm talking, so I can't chat. Otherwise, you hear clickety 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 clickety. Oh, and I put that in the notes.
I tried to get into the chat, but it said, "Fuck you, I'm not allowed."
Yeah.
There's a few people in the chat. I think.
Chatting with myself.
There are currently 8 people in the chat, just none of them are talking. So.
Yeah.
I'm
so
distracted, alright?
Google Wallet card, I got that in. I haven't tested it because I still have a $0 balance. But if you want to send me some money, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to accept some so I can go test it out.
We need a Geek.io link to make that easy.
You know what? I will find a way to do that. You know what? I will.
Geek-io.com/
Poor Bud
So
Long.
help me
It'll
God,
be
if you guys send him money and don't go to patreon.com/geekio, I'm going to be so upset with you guys. All of you.
Well, there is a Kickstarter for pasta salad. So.
Hey, it's potato salad.
Potato
It's
salad.
potato salad.
Don't guess the potato salad.
Hey, hold on. So, did anybody else look at Bill Meek's Kickstarter video? Kickstarter?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Kickstarter
I shared that
video.
with some friends, and they're like, "Really? I don't want to see a picture of his. That party foul. Like I don't want that." It was great. Anyway, made me laugh. The only other thing I have is we were talking about. God, I don't remember
Teddy
why.
Liza.
What?
Like Liza Minnelli. So Liza Minnelli's Teddy is in the chat.
Oh, okay. I get it now. It takes me a while. So I don't know why I put this in the notes. We were talking about something, and it triggered my my memory about a story of my son. So he likes to sing because he's 3, and he likes to sing Old MacDonald and everything else. But the last week at some point, he was singing all the other normal animals for Old MacDonald. You know, E-I-E-I-O, blah blah blah. Had a dog, had a cow, and then he was like, and Old MacDonald had a geek. We were like, "Aw, what?" It was great. And then, but the sad part, he didn't know what to put with it, so he said, "With a geek here and a geek there." It was hilarious.
Movie
A geek here and a geek out there.
Right. Well, I was like with a bleep bloop here and a bleep bleep there, and anyway, it didn't work out, but it was hilarious because we're in the car. And Alicia and I were just riding along to wherever we were heading, and all of a sudden he's like, "I'm not even trying to say it because this is dumb." But anyway, he brought in Geek into Old MacDonald, and it was great. So it was tons of fun.
Where you put Geek in here and pull your Geek out, in a Geek, out a Geek, everywhere a Geek. No?
Yeah.
Oh
3-year-olds
my.
have some of the most awkward things that they say. He has little. If you go to Publix, they have a little. The little toys you can buy on the aisle. They're hanging, and they're there to attract kids' attentions to make you buy more stuff for them. We make him. if he's been a good kid, that day at school or whatever, we'll let him get one because they're like $1. I'm like, sure, whatever. And he has these things he calls his favorite colors, and they're dinosaurs that are, the rubbery silicone stuff, and they're all randomly bright colored dinosaurs. And we'll get those for him whenever he's been a good kid. And he has some, and he also got one pack that was lizards, I guess. And today, I think it was today on the way to school, he goes, Daddy, I can't find my lizard. Where is it? I was like, I don't know. I'm driving, dude. I couldn't tell you where did it go? And he said, it's in my pants. He had shoved it up his shorts. And I was like,
No.
Awkward. Yeah. So, anyway.
Nope.
If he sees this when he's older, he might hate me, but that's okay. It'll be alright. He's a budlong. He'll have to get used to it. I could tell crazy stories about my dad, but I won't. Mostly because they're most recent, and they would more embarrass my sisters than my dad. So, anywho. Who else is left? I think we're all good. Rachel, no, you haven't gone. Good call. I'm
the only one. We broke tradition.
I was gonna do Rachel, but the coming of age thing just segued right into my.
It segued right into my closet. So Rachel, take it over.
I have an impending important day, and technically a day and 15 minutes. Well,
yes. Oh, is that the fuck it all? Is that what we're talking about?
No, it is the day of births.
All right.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Yes.
Yes, I'm getting old. Which means I had adventures at the DMV today. Okay.
Yay.
I have had a Florida license since 2008. That's 6 years. 6 years.
Don't they expire like every 4, or is that just Alabama?
That's Alabama.
Alabama. Actually, my next one isn't due until 2022.
What?
Yeah,
8
some
years.
states it's like a yearly thing, and
Well, I
other
hope
states it's like 10 or 20
nothing
years.
changes between now and 2022. Like, wow. That's
For
crazy. Anyway.
$56, it better not change. It's like,
I know that's right. Yeah, you pay more than we do. Okay.
Yeah, ours is only 25-ish. Yeah, $23.50 is what I paid.
I should probably check mine. I don't know when it expires.
Go check your license. Make sure
It's
you're
every
not
4
shit
years.
too.
Pro tip, but long. It's every 4 years.
I don't remember if I've done it since I moved down here. So,
Ooh,
and that's been 5 years. So I probably should look at that.
You should probably go whip out your wallet and make sure that you're not driving around on a non-existent license there, dude.
Yeah.
And considering your job is driving around, that is probably an important thing.
Never been pulled over in the van, so...
BJ makes a point.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I have a year.
Knock on wood. Anyway, Rachel, happy birthday.
Yeah. I've had a Florida license for 6 years, so I got the paperwork, and I'm like, let me just give a call and make sure I don't need anything special. Fuck my life. I made CJ go on a friggin' tirade last night trying to find my birth certificate, our marriage license, our lease agreement, my social security card, that I knew where it was, and 2 bills. Actually, technically I grabbed 3 things with our name, well, my name, and the current address on it. Because I figured between the electric bill, my tax forms from my college, and the boarding address information for my registration renewal for the car, something had to go through. Oh, why? Fuck you, Patriot Act. That's all I have to say. Oh, is there this on your license? Well, there's still not a fucking gold star on my license, so fuck you. But I am an organ donor. And they said, oh, do you want to register to vote? Fuck no. No.
I forgot that voting's actually optional in America. That's great.
Technically it's not, but it is.
There you go.
They don't require it, but they do definitely push you to.
Encourage you, yeah.
It's not required, but it is desired. Anyway, so yes, we tackled the DMV today, and by we I mean me and Kiara. Never again. Although she was okay, except my phone died. And died.
Aww.
And died. And died. And died. Yes, we have the impending day of being birthed, so of course the girl looks at my stuff and goes, "Oh, you have a birthday coming up," and I went, "Yeah, it's in 2 days. That's kind of why I'm here." And just because I can screen share this, it's disturbing to see what 6 years difference does.
Yeah.
Very disturbing to see. Apparently I was, red-skinned. Now I'm fucking white. She actually questioned if I had somebody else stand in for my picture previously, and I looked at her very politely and I said, "I definitely would have picked someone hotter to stand in for me."
So yeah, that's the thing.
So yeah, the before, well, the after and before is the one that's shown right now. For those of you that are not listening, go to the YouTube page and watch it, because you can see what 6 years difference does, and it's fucking scary. So I posted
Awesome
that.
is what it is.
It's disturbing to me because I have a hard time realizing that I really have lost 180 pounds, give or take a little bit.
So you basically lost a me.
Yeah. I lost
a me. You lost a Jared. You lost one whole Jared.
One whole
I
me.
lost one whole Jared. I'm going to put up the other picture. This picture I have a quick story with, just because it amuses me. I had a teacher in high school who, yeah, we're about 99% sure he was fooling around with one of our classmates. Needless to say, he's retired now. I have him on my Facebook just for shits and giggles. He sends me a message about this going, "Wow, you look amazing." Like, you fucking creepy old man.
Get away from me.
Okay, you wouldn't put me in any of my theater productions, but you'll sit here and tell me how fucking amazing I look now. Fuck you. There's my tangent on that.
There
yes, that was my one tangent of the night. Maybe.
Maybe.
Like Dale, I am waiting on grades, except I technically have 2 weeks left of school left, give or take a little bit right now. I've got finals coming up this week, well, this coming week, the 13th through the 19th, and the 20th through the 26th. But I did have an 8-week class that actually ended, well, ends on the 13th, so Sunday. But I got everything in and everything's graded, and I have officially secured my first A of the semester, so I'm quite happy with that.
Yay!
Yay! Almost done with Matt Smith's run as the doctor. I'm so sad. All the feels. All the feels. And now I understand why CJ cried. Cried and cried. And no, the pawns. We haven't watched that episode yet, but I'm now dreading it because now I have a whole new appreciation for both of them, and no. I joined Time Hop. I don't know how I feel about this because yesterday's was my daughter's 9-month checkup 4 years ago.
Oh.
And my girlfriend messages me. She goes, "Who's the fat cow holding your daughter when she was 9 months old?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Jeez.
And then she goes, "Yeah, CJ's cheating on you with some skinny bitch." I'm like, great.
Who would say that in general? Jeez.
She and I have been friends for, oh my god, 18 years now. Alexandra, you have to realize something. This is the person that the first time I ever spoke to her, it was, "You've got a sweatshirt, put it around your waist now."
That's what she said.
Looked at me like I was nuts. She was wearing white pants and she got her period, and all of her friends were behind her laughing at her. And I'm like, "You need to go visit the bathroom. I'm not trying to tell you that you got a nice ass or anything, but put your sweatshirt around your backside and take a quick walk, because apparently none of your friends have decided to be friendly, and yeah. That was our first conversation.
And they've been friends
16
ever
days into
since.
school. Hi, you don't know me. I'm not looking at your ass or anything, but wrap your sweatshirt around your ass and go to the bathroom.
Go for blood sisters,
I just
exactly.
met you, and this is
Well,
crazy.
Yes.
I had a couple of instances.
Hi, I just met you. This is crazy. Have your sweatshirt around your waist. Go to the bathroom, maybe.
I had a couple of incidents like that in high school. Actually, most of them were dudes, and me warning them that they had lost their pants somewhere along the hallway.
Wow. What high school did you go to?
Wow.
No, I went to school in the from 90s to early 2000s, back when having your pants so low you might as well not be wearing them was the thing.
Yeah.
It's still the thing.
Yeah, it's still kind of the thing. Not as much of a thing, but still a thing.
I
Still a
hope that
thing.
that's because people are starting to realize that that's the stupidest thing ever.
Now, see, if they would just realize where it originated, they probably wouldn't do it. But, you know, hey. Heaven forbid they look at where a trend comes from.
Mm.
And my last tidbit of the day is I'm sad.
Oh.
I'm very sad. There's no more levels in Plants vs. Zombies other than the stupid, never-ending ones, which are frankly stupid. I get nothing from them except for money, and I don't need money. Except for when my children play it and start, you know, spending money.
Welcome
Just
to
hitting buttons.
Endgame.
Yeah, but they threw me another key last night, and there's another floating island there that wasn't there before, and I wanted to open up. And they have to do the second half of the Dark Ages, so there's that. And yeah, that's everything that I've got. Look at that. I was busy this week, and I actually did shit.
Busy.
All right. So let's go ahead and yeah, we're pretty much just gonna end the show after this, but I will not let a Musicians Month week go by without actually doing some stuff for the associated artists. So we're gonna take a short break, pretty much just play a song from Professor Shyguy, and we will be right back to wrap up the show.
Boobity boo.
Wait, just play a song?
Just oh yeah, just play the song. We'll do
Okay.
a Patreon thing afterwards.
Okay. Just checking.
Shut up and play the music.
I was prepared for other stuff. Leave me alone.
Look, it's Bulldog Budlong. While we're waiting for him to play the music. See, he's so cute. But he doesn't smile as much in real life.
No, but look at how cute. Oh.
He does have adorable eyes.
I have no words for that. No words.
I'm still waiting for the music to start playing.
I just realized that when I shut my camera off, the new picture that I have there, all you see is chin and boob. I guess I should change that.
Daryl is happy with this.
And I was playing the track, but it wasn't feeding through to the Hangout. So on the recording,
you're the jam and we're stuck here. Oh, I see how it is.
the recording is going to hear it start twice. So yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Unless I can edit it. Beep.
Not going to be edited.
Probably not. All right, here we go. Professor Shyguy, this is Science, Life, and ABCs.
Photosynthesis, which is relatively slow, but ultimately vanishes when eggshell zero. All beings consume, death eventually follows, grows hollow and bursts. Just keeps life moving, no other reverse quandary really stops the universe. Burning within, zero-philic yearnings in. I just wanna learn enough to discern how I perceive things I do and don't believe. All I have is time and an infinite mind. What I need, science, life, and ABC. emotions now. Mankind loses kindness just a bit. Health grows formal, evolves, dependence, and Chewie's back of Zodiac, surely xenophobia. But very useful, thriving science, raising quotas, receiving more mistakes, latitude kept adjusting, since having good feels of soon, despite circles, bad attitude. I just wanna learn enough to discern how I perceive things to do and don't believe. All I have is time and an infinite mind. What I need, science, life, and ABCs. Forever discovering bad apple seeds, abandoning conditioned effigies, grasshopper injustice is killing, opening quarrels, surviving ultraviolet worlds. Yeah. Abilities become condoned, de-evolutionary effects forgotten. Greenhouses hoeing, injecting junkie killers, layman's mind of neogenesis opposing, freckles quarantines risen, subtract theurgist on Bellevue. Alright, the end. I just wanna learn enough to time, infinite mind. What I need, science, life, and ABCs.
My God, he's so good at this. Um,
Okay, I actually pulled up the video and had it going in sync muted on YouTube, listening to it. Holy mind blown.
yes.
Man.
I'm broken.
Batman.
Brain broken.
Oh my God, this stuff is so good. All of it is all amazing. Seriously, go to his Bandcamp, get all of his stuff, like now. Everybody deserves that. Only after
On
you
the
go to our
15th.
Patreon page at patreon.com/geekio to help us keep the lights on here at the network. Sorry.
Don't know what's going on.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. Go over to twitter.com/Professor Shyguy and go check out all of his stuff because it is all amazing and all worth every single dime you could ever throw at his face. Don't throw dimes at his face.
Unless he asks you to, I suppose.
Yes, if he wants you to throw dimes at his face, please throw dimes at his face.
Throw random steaks at his face.
Yes, random steaks completely okay, but not broccoli though, because he will
No,
feed
no
it to your
broccoli.
dog.
Broccoli's bad.
Okay, and
Random steaks good,
come on
broccoli
next week.
bad. Whoa.
Well, Budlong randomly play stuff.
It was the link that Ted was put in the Teddy put in the chat room. Sorry, it was his lightning rave for Professor Shyguy. I was trying to pull it up.
Rachel.
Sack.
Why am I being yelled at? Oh, our support thing?
Next week.
No, next week.
Oh, you've done fucked me up. Ah, yes!
What else is new?
No, this is because this is the reason that I made it Music Month. The reason why this was Music Month, because of our drum god friend. I happened to have stalked him through Starbucks, and he was away for a month. And the reason why it was July and not June, other than the fact that it's my birthday month, and because I said so, damn it. We have one of my favorite dueling beards, the magical drum god Jordan Jensen, coming on next week.
From the band Dark Sermon, he's really freaking good. Guy's a beast on the drums.
He's awesome! And he's got an epic beard. Oh my
Yes.
god, he's got an epic beard. He's one of my sexy bearded Starbucks baristas. That's why I hide at Starbucks. And now you will understand why I'm always at Starbucks.
Well...
Not that that has anything to do with it. I'm totally not doing schoolwork or anything.
Totally not.
Not at all. Well, you're doing schoolwork, and by schoolwork you mean
By
flirting with hot
schoolwork,
men.
I mean I'm
know
totally
I know
drooling
how
on the
this
side of the
works.
bar.
I know how this works. I've been here and done that. Totally.
Actually,
I'm just padding for
I'll
Bud Light
bring
to
you
play a
you
clip.
like
That's all I'm doing.
you like
Yeah.
legs.
I like legs.
I like legs.
The
Legs is
Summer
awesome.
Movie Smackdown Update.
Thank you. Finally. All right. This is week number 10. Summer Movie Smackdown. I believe that means we are officially at the halfway point. The Transformers have punched you in the face for your freedom enough and will be shutting down this Friday. Meanwhile, Dale will begin again with the hopes of making some money. He won't. As the movie ends its run and another one has a new Dawn of Apes, which actually might bring in some money. So Dale might actually not end up in last place because of this movie.
There's a good chance.
I'm hoping.
Carried by one.
I had Edge of Tomorrow, which got me to $5.3 million. And
5.4. You're on top of me, Dale. You got to be happy about that.
Heyo.
Wait. Giggity. Right. And the leaderboard, as it stands as of approximately 5 o'clock this evening, Jared Azevedo at $16.2 million, myself at $12.8 million, Jared Budlong at $7.8 million, is a giant green or pink writing in my way now, Dale at $5.4 million, Rachel at $4.6 million, and bringing up the rear with his one movie, strangely, I say bring up the rear, and then there's a brown streak following it. $2.2 million for Daryl, almost the Dr. Shaler.
Well, you do realize Daryl's just following behind me because I guess he likes the view from back there.
Yes. Well, the too. All right. And
Daryl!
all right. All the stuff going on over the Geek.io network. Dragon Con is less than 50 days away. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form with these guys, but there's an amazing series going on. It goes on every year. The Unique Geek puts on their 50 days of Dragon Con. So if you go to theuniquegeek.com, they have their 50 days of Dragon Con. Day number 1, Just Lay in John. They do a little podcast that kind of goes over for 50 days what you can do at Dragon Con, what to expect, what's going to go happen, and all of that stuff to really get you prepared for what is going on Labor Day weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. Other than that, kind of for her birthday, but also because I've always wanted to go to this, we will be covering Tampa Bay MetroCon this weekend. Come check us out. Wish Rachel a happy birthday. Buy her stuff because it's what you do on people's birthdays. Blizzgeeks, I can't read what I wrote. Deals on some Hearthstone news. Real Insight tells you, is Penny dreadful? Check out the Season 3 premiere as it is covered over on Real Insight. Android Realm shows off the first looks of Android L. This working droid brings up the fact that VLC for Android is actually worth using. How It Stacks, new episode coming out next week, or so he says. Open your iris and leap into another galaxy through a giant space wormhole. It's Stargate, the movie, and SG-1 Season 1.
Ooh, shiny.
I think I'm going to throw this in here as a curveball.
Uh-oh.
50 days to Dragon Con. 30 days for someone to decide what I'm going to cosplay as for a day at Dragon Con.
Dun 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 dun.
Da-dun.
Damn, I don't think I can get my Pikachu onesie to America in time.
I'm not quite that small, honey.
I'm sure Daryl can send
You're
us
getting
some
close.
So you can put it over your boobs, and you'll fit in pretty much with all the other female cosplayers at Dragon Con.
I can divvy that up. I can get right on that.
So this is my poke the trolls and our listeners and those that should be writing into us to give us something to do. If you're going to Dragon Con and want to see Rachel make a complete ass of herself, I'll even let the boys pick the costume out. But somebody give them something to pick out. And remember, I stand 6'1", so I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb as it is. Of course, it's Dragon Con, and there was, male
There's lots of things
chainsaw
sticking out at Dragon Con.
pop guy, girl who looks better than the girl in the game in 2012, and
I should just link you my DA page and tell you to pick something. No, seriously, I got a lot of good stuff in there that you could cosplay as if you wanted to. Some of it's practical stuff you could just get at a store, and some of it you could probably make, and none of it will make you look like you just shoved some dental floss into potato chips on your body and said, ta-da!
Ta-da!
So, in other words, go in the front yard, get the palm frond that fell down, and duct tape. Hold on. I got
reference
this.
the Ahura fan dance ever again.
I don't know. I'm kind of digging
already won
the
the
potato
internet. I have
chips
duct
and dental floss thing.
So yes, to our listeners and everybody out there, email DJ. Where can they email suggestions to?
Rachel, what's the email?
Feedback at Geek.io.
Geek-io.com.
What the hell?
Feedback.
That's fantastic.
.com. Admin.
Also,
at,
if you really want to get your voice heard on what you want Rachel to wear to Dragon Con, submit $5 to the Patreon page at patreon.com/geekio. And that will definitely get your opinion taken. We say no to Rachel neutrality, and you can buy your way to the fast lane for a $5 payment over to patreon.com.
I want Rachel neutrality.
No.
No.
Not, this is not a thing. $10 and you pretty much get to pick out whatever you want to wear.
So, yes, remember to visit our Patreon site over at patreon.com/geekio. Help us out with a small monthly donation if you think we're worth $5 for all the fabulousness that you see before you or are listening to with your ears. We'll give you a cause site.
Well,
whatever
guys,
you
we
want.
don't judge.
Whatever your shout out at the top of the show, and if you think we're worth $10, we'll even read Twitter-length posts for you.
I want that in my ear holes right now.
Exactly. Dale likes having us in his ear holes. Why don't you?
I do.
What? Okay. Nice, Rachel.
I gotta tell you, first time ever playing D&D, rolled natural 20 on listen check. DM told me I smelled barbecue. I kid you not.
Hey, Budlong, where can we be heard?
We can be heard on Stitcher Radio and iTunes and all kinds of crazy places that stream internet content. Search for Geek.io on all of those places and leave us a review. If you do, and you do that on iTunes, we'll give you a shout out on
Or
the show.
anywhere. We don't judge, again.
Well, I don't know where else to find the reviews, so...
How about
and we're
feedback
currently not
at
streaming on
geekio.com.
Pornhub, so you know.
Yeah.
Hey, CJ,
Yes.
this is how you do forehead.
There you go.
No, my picture is how you do forehead.
Hang on.
Nope, I win the forehead.
I don't have any sticky notes handy.
Uh-oh.
Something.
All right.
Actually.
Notes.
Oh, all right.
Or
Me
is
as
she?
a-
Yeah. Why are you auctioning off what she'll wear? Or is she here just to bring you guys money because she's not here to bring the? Yes, she is, Blaze.
There you go.
Blaze, the ultimate heckler. We love Blaze. All right.
She's
folks.
our heckler.
Yes. We love the Blaze. All right. On that note,
She's
we are
our
gonna go
Waldorf
ahead
and Stetler.
Yes.
There you go.
We're gonna go ahead and head on out of here for the.
It's time for me to do my thing, isn't it? Am I doing my thing?
Yes.
Want me to do my thing?
Reads the show.
Today's potential show title candidate.
Come on.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give you epic music because I want to listen to the music again. Come on.
Alright.
I got this. All right, go.
Today's potential show titles were Jack Me Up on My End. I Call Penises Twitters. Hot Dogs and Coffee. Ordering live ladybugs on the internet. Chip Opera. You're welcome to puke in our bushes. Suddenly Basement Barn. I'm trying to give you freedom. Pink Kryptonite is fabulous. Geek IO. Giant dark beautiful thing Dark Horse gave me. I almost read that wrong and it would have turned out awkward. Weird Adventures in Netflix. Blood Sisters or pick Rachel's cosplay.
Alright. That was infinitely better with the angel background music. That is officially a new staple. I'm gonna do that every week.
I don't think I can do that voice though forever. I don't know. I could try. Just slip in to this voice whenever I need to.
You can always pass it back and forth to Alexander because it's funny when we get to something really obscene because she kind of stumbles over it a couple seconds.
Although we did forget, we did not have one in there that Jazz, I could kiss you for putting in there.
What?
Hot dogs and coffee with Professor Shyguy.
Oh, I just added the with Professor Shyguy.
That needs to be in there.
Yeah, that's probably going to be in there. Can't lie.
As I was reading it, it just felt like that would be a good
See,
show.
now, see this potential show titles thing, we get to amend the show titles and make them better. We get to make them better for you.
Wait, why is he all of a sudden Captain Kirk? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's what he's going for, I think. It's better than his cowboy.
Oh God. No.
Oh, next week. Oh, here we go. I'm writing that down.
Before we officially end, speaking of cowboy and ice cream.
Oh yes.
Congratulations to the Valentines on the Valentwins. Maya and Zoe were born yesterday, and they are so cute. Oh my God.
Valentines.
That's great.
All right, folks. On that note, congratulations, JJ and Renee. We will see you next time.
You have been listening to a part of the Geek.io podcast network.
Loud noises!
Visit us at geek-io.com for all of our great shows.
The pressure is building slowly, inexorably inside me. Oh my.
Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's bad for you. Go figure out how it works.
Geek.io. Copyright 2014.
I want to get out of here. I want to leave this place right now.
Please specify how you would like to proceed, sir. Program complete.
Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. We're gonna head out. Bye.
Bye.